Can you hear me? Mic check, mic check to the gods. Come on, man. Why is it telling me flip this? One second, guys. One second, one second. What's up, everybody? Can you hear me? Yes? No? Maybe? Mm, I see what it did. It's got me sideways. One second. I'm sorry. It's not easy flying these planes. Give JFK a lot of credit. Let's see if this works better. Now you can hear me, see me good. Yes, everything's lovely. How's everybody today? Checking out my new headset for the plane. Yes, 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 yes. So the headliner, I'm sorry for um all the moving around. Looks crazy. So yeah, the headliner is Free Con Reed, justice for a real decorated dude. And that real decorated dude is Officer John O'Keefe and Turtle Boy. You have court today, and I know that feeling, man. And even though you may feel like you got this one in the bag, you're still gonna have that feeling of like doubt, maybe not doubt, but like that pit in your stomach. You know what I'm talking about. Anybody that's been in the system knows what I'm talking about. So yeah, a lot's been going on. People talking about the phone call that we got last week from a dude claiming to be Kevin from South Boston. Hmm. Sorry if that's loud. Picks it up. But my thing is, all right, that's over with, right? How do you think Brian A feels about Kevin from South Boston calling in? He's probably not that happy with him. I would bet money on it that he's not. But I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe. But I would definitely say that he's not too happy about that because that shows a lot of things. That shows that whatever his boy told us really bothered him. It showed us JFK and I going back to the waterfall and reenacting the whole thing. It wasn't no Hollywood shit, but it also showed us that um it showed us how big the waterfall actually was, and so he just became unhinged, man, and that's how people become unhinged. Like they don't like something they hear, they don't like something they see. His PR, his lawyers, they weren't there at the time. I'm sure he had some liquor in him. Um, but there's no excuses, man. You're supposed to be a decorated dude, right? Speaking of decorations, you like my decorations? I got my Santa Claus hat. That's the only decorated dude I know. Um, so, with that being said, it's just like, how's Big Bad Brian A feel about you now, Higgins? He probably thinks you're a big old piece of shit. I mean, he knew, when Kevin hit him up, I guess a while back, that things were, they felt like he was distancing himself from the whole crew. But get it right, like my man said, you're not even a part of that crew. You're from Cambridge. Cambridge dudes don't go and hang out with Canton dudes. I've never heard of that. It's not like Malden Everett, Malden Revere, or Cambridge Somerville. It's just not like that. Somerville Medford. You go from Cambridge all the way to Canton. That just shows your character right there. You couldn't even get respect in your own town, so you had to go um, 45 minutes to 50 minutes away to try to get respect from them. Come on, guys. But let's see who's in here today. So proud, Kelly. How are you? Yes, Kelly. Um, Dragonfly. We got Diddy in the house. A girl with a beard. Nice, Diddy. Diddy, where are you at right now? You like guys with beards, huh? You weird, you weird dude. I'm gonna let Diddy rock out with us this morning. Hey, Chad, everybody give a warm welcome to Diddy. A girl with a beard. That's cute. That's really cute. Guess what? Nice. Styling one, watching from the Cape. Oh man, Reese. Good morning. Um, you on the Cape too, Maplewood? Nice, nice. Hi, Chris. Good morning, everybody. So yeah, it's like Brian A. Diddy that wants to talk shit is probably Brian A. or Brian A.'s kid, because Brian A's he's too afraid to call in. And the question is, why? Why are you so afraid to call into something that you allegedly had nothing to do with? Um, you know, if somebody was calling me that, or somebody was trying to put a jacket on me that I knew just it wasn't true, I would definitely try to, speak up and say, "Listen, man, you got all these facts wrong. You're crazy. This is wild." Um, but there was none of that. None of that happened, and yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, shit. So, I'm James Jackson. A lot of you know you've been rocking with me. Um, I'm about to, I'm trying to get my channel monetized so that we can kind of what's the word, fluctuate, like times, our time slots, so JFK and I can do nights and then mornings too. He can hop in here with me. I got 57 people right now rocking with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. And why don't I shave, Alex? um because I'm gonna go get a nice sweet lineup today from Dato. You know who Dato is? I don't have to. So he's gonna line me up nice, right? It's gonna look real crisp, and then he's gonna come down. It's gonna, yeah. So fuck out of here. Shave. I can't afford raises. That's why I don't shave. I can't afford raises. Some, if you want, you can. My Cash App is James Emerald Jr. Money sign James Emerald Jr. Venmo slash Emerald slash 5. So maybe next time you come in, I'll have no hair on my face, because that's why I don't shave. It's just crazy, man. It's like, you know, there's so much else going on. People worried about why I shave. You can hear me better when I lean in. So what? These ain't working? You telling me? I got beat? Thought everybody said I was good. Can you hear me? Man, see, I read one comment and it just it threw me all off. God. Nah, I want you to hear me. Tell me now, Spacey Stacy, can you hear me? Yes or no? Can you hear me? Now I'm muted. Can you hear me? You can hear me? Hear me? No, no, Alex, it's okay. It's just it's me. It's not you. All right, perfect, 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 perfect. It's not you, Alex. It's just I get into reading some of these comments like you gotta do Diddy saying I'm a female with a beard, and then you got someone else ask me why I don't shave. I mean, you gonna ask me why I got this on? That's personal, but you know, man, a little bit. Maybe it's the fan. Who knows? I don't know. But as long as some of you can hear me, that's good. Here just fine. Dr. Russell for the win. And you know what? I like that name. So Dr. Russell for the win. You can hear me. As long as you can hear me, we are good. Turtle Girl. That's not. I've been seeing a lot of great usernames since last week. I saw, the duck dude. Excuse me. He said you're a decorated dude. So that was cool. Seeing JFK's wife. One of these was JFK's wife. Unless that might, I don't know. I didn't know my boy was mad 30 years, but um, yeah, just some cool names and shit. Here, I'll subscribe. All right, Alex, you can. That's great. I appreciate it. Say Plevlin. You like Plevlin. So I guess Plevlin was calling us thugs, right? And it's like, how you gonna call us thugs? Like, because of the way we talk, way we came up. Um, I see him say that. I see him like, so after that, let me just fix what I was just about to say because I don't really want to start bashing Plevlin, and that's just not my way. I don't really like to go in on people, but when I hear him go in on us, why not? Plevlin. So we're thugs. Why would Brian A call into two thugs? Is what you said, right? I'm gonna tell you why. Why would he call into you, Plevlin? Why? You think that he was like trying to he's trying to hide from you or something? Do you think that maybe like no, because you're corny, bro. You don't want to talk to you. He knew real recognize real no matter who you are. You could be like even you, Plevin. You try to say you play this bullshit where you say you try to hear both sides out. No, you do not, man. Let's be clear. You switched up. You came in free Karen Reed, right? You came into this with free Karen Reed. Now you are against Karen Reed. She's guilty. I've never changed my story. So why you change yours for? I mean, answer that. Plevlin. Oh, we got a new username. I think she might win. James Jackson's Boomer Love. Yeah, Boomer Love. We love that Boomer Love. And that's no disrespect to anybody who is over the ages. I didn't even know. It's funny, like to sort of break that story down. This is how new I was to this whole thing. This whole docking, and I'm gonna dock you, and boomer. She's a boomer. He's a boomer. I don't know. So I seen it in the comments, and I at the time I was a co-pilot, and I caught it real fast, so I just put Boomer Love hashtag Boomer Love, not knowing what it meant, and then it just went wild. So that's what it is. We got Boomer Love. We have love for our boomers. We have love for our elders, basically. Um, I'm 43. I could be damn near close to a boomer. I got a sister. What year is boomer again? If you're born in what year? 60 or something like that? 61 or something? I'm not even sure. I heard someone say it the other day. Nice. Nanya, I love wild boomers. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't? Um, I'm just coming off of a 1 year anniversary of my girlfriend that I was with for 5 years that passed away, and so trying to even look at somebody else like that was hard for a long time, and hopefully it starts to come back. JFK's in the house. JFK, how? Thank you for letting me borrow these while you taking a nap. The pilot's in the house. He's awake. He's here, but I got the co-pilot headset. Exactly. Calm the fuck down. Jay, you missed it. I don't know if you was here earlier. Someone said, "Why don't I shave?" I told them because I can't afford raises. And my Venmo's right here if you want to send me some money for raises. Shit. Um, so what else? The boomer love, yeah, that's how that came about. But we love our boomers. We appreciate all of you. Um, but so yeah, I just think the next step now is we all watched what's his name become unhinged, Higgins, right? Brian A is feeling some kind of way. I don't care what anybody says. Anyway, right? That's funny shit. I don't care what anybody says. Brian A is feeling a certain way, and I'll give you an example of why I say that. If you catch a case or you commit a crime with somebody, and that person and you say, "Yo, I'm taking this to the grave," and then the other person starts acting funny. Like first, it started off with the one decorated dude's brother calling the other decorated dude and asking him where he's been. Where you been? We haven't seen you. You haven't called. You haven't butt dialed us. Like nothing. There's been no butt dials. Nothing. Where are you? We're getting worried about you. Oh no, I'm good. I'm over here in Seaside. I'm over here in Cambridge. I'm doing my thing. No, 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 you're not, man. You might be in Boston at the Fed building, ready to talk. Let's see. You are a guy, you are a guy, you are a guy. All right, I'm a guy. If you say so. I thought it was gonna be you are gay, you are gay, you are gay. But it's all good. Oh man. Who we got? No, Kim. What's up, Kim? Yeah, we had Diddy in here earlier too. Diddy spending his first Christmas in a cell, man. That's crazy. Diddy spending his first Christmas in jail. M Fetters, love to you too. Love to everybody in the chat. We got how many now? 87 people in the chat. Appreciate all of you. So yeah, Turtle Boy, he's got court today and free Turtle Boy. Our prayers are with Turtle Boy. Obviously, we want to see Turtle Boy win, right? We're gonna see Better Dro um in action today. We're gonna see him, do his thing. But everybody wants to talk about how, oh, we got this, but there's still that feeling, and like I said in the beginning, he still has that feeling of the anxiety of not knowing. Then you see a lawyer get up and go talk to the um the DA, and you just like, what's going on? Then you gotta wait to come back, and then you want to talk, but you can't talk because you're represented by attorney, and you got thank God he has the attorney he has. Shout out to Mark Betterow, because what who wouldn't want a great attorney like that in a situation like this? You back when I had way back. I mean, I'm talking dinosaurs. When I did my stuff, my crime, um, I would love to have a attorney like Betterow. So yeah, I like to call him Better Dro. JFK, peace, peace, peace. Chat. If you had one word to describe JFK, what would it be? It's your chat. I just need one word, beautiful people. One word. Go. One word to describe JFK. How we doing? Let us know. Real, funny, slick, hilarious, on point. Well, that's two. Well, that's cool. Inspirational, yo. Solid as they come. Awesome. Pilot. Peppy. Raw. Kind. Dude. Jay, you like that one? James Jackson's Boomer Love. Witty. Smooth. Success. Genuine. Oh, Jay, we got Eileen. She's on fire. He's a very smart, creative. They still going for you, Jay. They got nothing but love for you. He's a decorated dude, yeah. Respect. Put some respect on his name. Lynn. Go. Right, exactly. And that's what it is. Inspirational. Absolutely. You know, I think it went back, I don't know, Jay, probably like well, what was it? Trill Static 2, 3, can't remember. One of our trips out to New York, I'll just say. And you and I, you know what I'm talking about. We had that conversation, and people want to talk about the inspirational part of JFK. Let me address this mic. I was going through a hard time, and like JFK's been my boy for years, man, and he knows when I'm going through a hard time, and it was just a quick thing, and basically broke down. So, do you take Jesus Christ to be your Lord and Savior? I said, absolutely, I do. That's it. You're in the game. There's your baseline. So now, what that means is you cannot go back on anything else. You can't go. So every time you think about, like my man would say, every time you think about you're gonna steal the gooses, or every time you think about you gotta smoke some more, another blunt, or do a Clonopin, or do whatever your thing is, you gotta remember God, and then your kids, and that's God. And all you people, all you beautiful people in the chat, this is God. This is God's plan. Karen Reed will be free. I believe that. Um, I also believe that it doesn't stop here. I mean, look at Trial 4. I saw somebody talking about it this morning. Someone brought up Trial. Well, they brought up the Ellis. They just said Ellis, and I said Trial 4. Um, and that was in 1993. So, man, that man had to do 4 trials, and he was found guilty. Um, and it's just like they say, oh, this is gonna change mass, this Karen Reed case. Well, it didn't change it back in 1993. I think it might just put some more eyeballs on it, to say the least. But hopefully, yeah, hopefully we get some change. Man, so let me see. We got Higgins took the Irish exit. Look at John's phone place outside. I'm sorry, that went fast. Yeah, that was in Mass, Lisa. That was in Boston. JFK can tell you. Yeah, the year was 1993. That's right. You ready to get paid? Hmm. Yeah, so you could actually, if you really want to hear about it, so it's called Trial 4. It was on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on there, but you know how you got the song with the song JFK just did for John O'Keefe? Well, he did a great song, very storytelling song. Like, just really took his time, put a lot of pen work into this song, and it's called Ellis, and it's about the trial for and Sean Ellis and what he went through, and he breaks down everything from what happened. And back then Boston was a hell of a time. 1993. That's why Boston got. I mean, that's not why, but it didn't help. It was very bad times for blacks and whites not getting along, and so it's like that's how we grew up. Um, so anybody, you love how laid back I am. Well, yeah, I'm Pony Boy Curtis. I have my friend do it for Johnny. Um, I try to just stay laid back. But yeah, I'm a laid back dude. Exactly, Ellis J. Everybody love life. It's special. That was a dope video. So you can find. So back to that. I'm sorry. You can find that video. Go to JFK's page. All the stuff you see from the Can Read. Aside from that, we've been working too, and that song is on there. It's called Ellis. Everybody love life. It's special, but it's based on the trial for and the case that happened with Sean Ellis. I am Pony Boy. Pony Boy Curtis. That was a great movie. That was actually my first book report in like first grade. The Outsiders. I think it was my first and only book report. 1993, the year your first child was born, huh? Nice. Yeah, it was a great movie. E.K. Sears, you and JFK are amazing and lift each other up. Yeah, and you know what's great about you guys seeing it on here? We do that on the regular anyway. That's just how we are anyway. So, yeah, appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Papa George, Brennan's alter ego. Yeah, great brotherhood. I mean, so, when you think of the brotherhood, like I said, I'm 43 now, so you think we go back almost 3 decades. That's a long time to know somebody. And to still have the relationship we have as friends and to trust one another, to call one another, to know about each other's lives and each other's kids and, you know, personal things that, we don't put out there. That's even a special bond that, it just can't be written, it um, can't be fake. There's no fake love here, and that's why we rock out. Yeah. Oh, you're in. You got the Cutlass Supreme with the T-tops. Damn. Find me a Grand Nash, man. I've been looking everywhere. Grand Nationals are like 60,000 now. Everywhere I see. I mean, they might be low mileage. You could probably find one cheaper than that, but the Grand National, it was a nice car, man. Real nice. The volume is great. Yeah, Jay, how am I sounding? These are the ones I was telling you I got. It's a lot better. The only thing is they Bluetooth. The Grand Nash is in the warehouse. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is, man. Well, I got my stunners because it is kind of bright. Usually, you guys see me in the dark. I'm not used to this bright shit. So I got my shades. Sound great. Mm. Solid, genuine people are hard to find these days. Never mind finding that in friends and refreshing to see it in you and JFK. Thank you. Yes, currently circumprudential, huh? 43. I never would have thought. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, but Kim, watch Dream Feed Media. I've been hearing a lot about this Dream Feed Media, so I am gonna check her out. I actually got an email someone sent me about. I think she like breaks down how John's phone or something. I don't want to quote it because I wasn't exactly right. Like I haven't seen it yet. What's up, 13 Kings? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so I have court actually Thursday for it's family probate. You know, calm the fuck down. It's nothing. It is serious though. I shouldn't say it's nothing serious. It's very serious because if you go back and watch the lives before this, you'll see why it's serious. But you know, I'm very confident we're going to court. I believe that everything's gonna happen the way it's supposed to. I believe that God has a plan. I believe that this didn't happen for no reason. And thank you, I appreciate it. Um, and I believe everything will work out. You know, just hopefully that you know. I really don't want to get into too much about it, but yeah. So I have court Thursday. That I've been thinking about that a lot. It's just it's a tough time of year to be in family probate court. It's very dark in there. It's very sad. You know, it's a lot of parents just upset. Obviously, maybe they don't get to see their child for the holidays and do all that fun stuff and stuff like that. Yes, Stacy, it will work out. I know it will. Spacey Stacy, you haven't seen our lives yet? I haven't seen one yet, but Reed, there's was one over in Brockton. Oh, you're talking to someone else. I thought you were talking about. Yeah, it's very dark in there. Jay, it's very dark in there. And it's not just like going through stuff with baby's mothers or your dad, your ex, your son's father, or your child's father or mother, vice versa. There's divorces, there's wills, there's it's just like um there was a woman there for a dog. Actually, I don't know if it was no, that was a different case. But it's mostly just like everything that in your life that could really suck all crammed in one courtroom. So, oh, you want to get divorced? All right, we'll send you here. And then, oh, you're fighting to see your son? Well, you get to sit in court with people that are fighting to be divorced because they hate everybody hates each other. It's like, why is everybody so mad? Why can't we all just get along? But unfortunately, that's just life. We can't all just get along. I saw two drones over Malden Catholic a few weeks ago. Oh yeah, did you shoot at them? One red, one green, but they was small. It was weird. Yeah, they. I guess I mean a lot of people have been seeing these drones. I don't know what they're for, but you know, um, my dog gave you permission to shoot at them. Disclaimer, disclaimer. Yeah, they're everywhere. I don't know if it's something they're just testing out, like maybe some like Homeland Security shit, or to, you know, be able to at the drop of a button shut shit down when they want. All of a sudden I'm live and then a laser comes through and zaps this shit out. That could happen. Who knows? I mean, shit's getting spooky out there. Yeah, it could be military testing too. That's true. You're right. Oh, really? Vermont here, no Chloe to be seen. Well, that's because Chloe is in heaven. All dogs do go to heaven. That is a fact. Chloe is in heaven. She's in unfortunately. And yeah, either that or she's in Kevin Albert's pool where he had it cemented in. She's a statue now. So there's that. Love from Louisiana, Louis, I'm sorry, Louisville, Kentucky. All right, Kentucky. Is that Sharon who calls into us? What's that say? Okay, not that, Nikki. Just heard earlier that Bruce Rivers' son, Michael, oh, really? Passed away. We need to say a prayer for him. Bruce was so close to his son. He has to be Harper. Bruce Rivers. Yeah, appreciate that, JFK. Um, if anybody wants a Venmo, my Venmo's right there. Venmo James slash Amaral slash 5. I appreciate that. Okay, Bruce Rivers was the criminal lawyer on YouTube because I was a little confused about who he was too. But yeah, we could say a prayer. Prayers to so Bruce, was it Bruce or was his son? I'm confused now because I read it not see read comments. You start getting confused. Good morning, Michelle. But yes, prayers to the Rivers family. Absolutely, it's terrible. It's very sad, especially this time of year. Um, I was just actually thinking about that this morning. A friend of mine, her mom passed, and it's like a week before Christmas. So, every Christmas time now for the rest of her life, she's just gonna think about her mom passing away, and it's just like, how can you enjoy Christmas again? I mean, eventually, I'm sure she will. I know last Christmas was very hard for me. I didn't even leave. Like, I stayed in my bed all day, and yeah, it was tough, but good citizen. Good morning. This time of year sucks. My mom passed away on Sunday morning. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's tough. And say prayer for good citizen too. Prayers to you and your family. That's terrible. JFK, get these punks out of the chat. Is Turbulence in the chat already? Who we got in here? I mean, I'll tell you right now. I know Higgins got his notifications on. That's another thing. Thank you, Higgins, for reminding me, piece of shit. If you guys don't have your notifications on, James Jackson, um, JFK show off. You just have your notifications on, so anytime I hit that, you don't know when I'm gonna go live. Anytime I hit that live button, you catching a live. Anytime JFK and I go live, usually we have a little more prepared. This was just some on the go type of live, but in the for the future. But yeah, let's be clear. The trolls are always gonna be in the chat. Do we entertain that? Not really. Do I care? Not really. Like dude told me I'm a woman with a beard. That's great. I'm a woman that gets a lot of girls. So what's that say? Delete, delete. Yep, exactly. Like your man Matt Hardy. JFK just had the Hardy. the Hardy Boys. I mean, these guys have been killing their bodies for years. And what did he say he did, Jay? The ice. That's how he said it really helps them. And I forget exactly what they're called because I would try it for sure. But ice bath, yeah, the ice baths, ice plunges. That's what he said. Yeah, them shits are cold, but I guess a lot of the celebrities using coffee with James, nice, smooth, and yeah, sales. Hey, it's like bedtime magic. You are now listening to David Allen Boucher from Bedtime Magic, and that was Whitney Houston. I used to love David Allen Boucher. The plunge. Hey, Kelly, what's up? Oh, they do, huh? You do them, Jay? I never even asked you that. You don't do those, right? I know you ain't doing them at Planet Fitness. You're talking about the one where you laying at Planet Fitness and it's like almost like water and shit hits you, but like a massage type of thing. Pause if need necessary. Good citizen. Yeah, but it's cold. Alright. JFK, my friend, Zach told me to reach out to you for help with my son who loves your music. He's in a tough spot right now and needs some encouragement. All right. Well, JFK's in the chat, good citizen. What type of music does Zach do? He's a he's into music. Is he a DJ? Is he a lyricist? Does he write? What's up, Joe? Oh yeah, it's cold. Coffee and airplanes. Can't beat it. Um, James, I see you have many tattoos. Which is your favorite? Um, Probably my back, and then I would say, well, obviously my son, from God's arms to mine, and then his date of birth and all that. But yeah, probably my back. My back is pretty covered. I gotta get it fixed though. I haven't had time. What's up, Kathy? Oh, he's a writer. That's good. What's the weather like here in Boston? Yeah, it was raining yesterday. It's actually nice out today. I got my baby girl looking at me. Hey, baby. My new adopted dog. No, she was so my sister's my niece wanted she worked at a pet store and she saw the cute little puppy she wanted. Next thing you know, that she brings her home. About 6 months later, she brings home her sister. Now they just won't stop fighting. So I took um I took control of the situation, and now she's my dog. I own her. She's officially mine. I have a dog. James Jackson has a dog. Can you believe that? If I can take, look at her. What are you doing over there? She's crazy. Oh, she's the best though. I tell you, she definitely. Yo, you doing that on purpose? Stop it! I can't even look at her. Um, she's cool. She's cool. She helped me get out of dark places. Dogs are like DMX said it the best. There's a video of him on Drink Champs. He said dogs. Someone Nori asked him, "You love dogs more than people?" And he said, "Yeah." And he said, "Why is that?" He said, "A dog you could you could be given an ass whooping, and then someone knock on the door, and it's like pause on the ass whooping and see what's going on, and then the dog loves you unconditionally no matter what. No matter what, that dog loves you unconditionally. As soon as I come home, that dog is all about, everywhere I go, she follows me. If I leave to go somewhere, she's at the window scratching like, don't leave. It's just real love. It's not no fake love. Huh, Luna, baby girl, I love you. I'll take you soon, don't worry. I usually take her for a walk at this time. That's a new thing. Maybe I'll start doing that. Walks with Luna. Walks with my little lunatic, huh? That's her name, Luna. Bring her on. You want to see her? Come here. Come here. Come here. She's laying down. She's she's a Wheaton Terrier, full bred Wheaton Terrier. There you go. Good advice, JFK. Maple, Sharon, love you too. Luna, yes, that's Luna. Um, Karina, decorated dude. What up, Luna? Luna's a decorated girl right there. That's a decorated girl. Luna is awesome name. Thank you. Her sister's name is Thea. She's crazy, huh? Huh, Luna? Thea nuts. You, you have a Luna too? Luna Baluna, that's what you call her? Nice. Yeah, everybody say hi to Higgins. Higgins in the chat. Higgins, how are you? Everybody say hi to Seaside. That's our boy. What's up, Seaside? Miss B, nice. You had one named Star and one named Luna. Yeah, it's cool having two dogs. Lola. Yeah, I know. I see a lot of people in chat saying call in to different shows, and listen, Higgins is not gonna call. He didn't say, and I heard people say, "Oh, I wish JFK let him rock out longer." He wasn't gonna say no more, no less. The waterfall video fucked him up, and pardon my language, but that shit did. It really, he became unhinged because he was able to see how how bad that like he felt like he's screwed now. He's like, damn, they know the waterfall is in a football field. They know that John O'Keefe actually could have slapped me from across the table. So yeah, Wendy, thank you. I think he was definitely triggered by it. And when JFK and I were there, we were whispering like this, like, and we were mic'd up, like with mics, just mics that we have and equipment and stuff and tripods. Like, let me see if I can show you. So something like this was just standing tall, like it wasn't like we were hiding behind anything, so they knew what was going on. But my point is, we was so like close, and then when we were like, even when he was at the door, he said, "Can you hear me?" And I said, "Yeah." And you're whispering because we were just trying to like not really. We were trying to get as much footage as we can before we thought we were gonna get kicked out, which we didn't actually get kicked out. We were rushed out, I should say. We were definitely rushed out. We were definitely sabotaged by them steak and cheeses, them squirters, pause if necessary. But yeah, stay away from them steak and cheese squirters, man. Them shits was gross, nasty. JFK just got he just got this suit shipped in from Germany, and what had happened was When I took the bite, the shit squirted out, and the grease hit his suit from Germany. Then we got another suit shipped in. What had happened after that? Then he took a bite, ruined that suit. And we just told Germany, enough's enough with the suits. We're good. We know what's going on here. So yeah, nice, good citizen. You got yourself a fuckery donuts sweatshirt. That's awesome. You gotta. That's what we gotta do too, Jay. We gotta start getting people. So anybody that wants to go to JFK show off right now, get yourself a fuckery donuts hoodie, T-shirt. They got coffee mugs. Get yourself some merch. Take a picture with that merch. Email it to JFK. You could email it to me. I'll get it to JFK. Either way, it's gonna get there, and we can start posting them. And that's something that would be cool. I think. Yeah, I gotta know. Coffee with James. Good morning. Yeah, I need another coffee. Tell Luna. She's spoiled. Yeah, and a mug. You can get yourself a mug too. Oh, good citizen. And you got yourself a mug. You already have one. Nice. See how get got? It's almost like when Karen texts Higgins, John died. She didn't say John's dead. Past tense. Get got? Jack Murray. What's that? Jack Morris. I agreed, and you wrong. Yeah, you wrong. JFK. He respects us though, huh? I respect what you and James are doing, but you wrong. Huh, Luna? Are you wrong? You wrong too for laying on my bed. You know you wrong. Nice. I gotta know. Miss B. Have to go, but hope you all have a great day. You too, Miss B. You have a great day. You want a pink fuckery donuts hoodie and a coffee mug so bad, Lisa? Well, you can get one. You see what the merch is? They got pink ones, right, Jay? I believe they do. Hmm. Oh, okay. Decorated dude. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's on the Boomer Love, the decorated dude merch. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, JFK. Merch is on its way. It's coming. Just like Santa Claus is coming. The merch is coming. Okay? Santa Claus is coming. And if you haven't seen that Santa Claus believes Karen Reed is innocent, you can now go to the video I have. Um, the thumbnail is Santa. I believe it's Santa Claus. I'm not even sure we've done so much video, but I got Santa Claus to tell us that Karen, what his opinion of the Karen Reed case. That's right. That's right, James Jackson's Boomer Love. Tell him. You guys need to do a Sun Incorporated Higgins call and catchphrases. A song. Oh, a song. How about Kevin from South Boston shirt? Well, I mean, it don't make sense that for us to have that. I mean, if you want to do that, Tank, you could do that. That's cool. We have merch on the way though. We also have a lot of videos on the way too. We're working over here. We are working over here. Um, I had to cross 3 lanes, and you know what's crazy? When I had to cross, the thing was like, all I know, I was listening to my JFK CD, and Dude yells, "The banner!" I said, "What?" And that was next thing you know, I had to run across 3 lanes, and that was that. Now JFK had to hop on 3 planes. Yeah, we want to support. You want to support? Well, you can support. You can Venmo. Oh, you're talking about the merch. Yeah. So my Venmo though is James slash Amaral slash 5. Cash App money sign James Amaral Junior. Appreciate it. JFK fly. Venmo works too. Yes, it does. Venmo is your friend. Yeah, no, it actually is helping right now. And I appreciate everybody that has sent Venmos and Cash Apps and um, you know, the lawyers and probate don't come free. You don't get a free lawyer, so it really helps, especially when I wasn't prepared for the situation, that had happened. But God's got the will. God, we're gonna make it through this, and like I said, it's gonna work out. But in the meantime, in between time, those fees do come up, and you know, um, people suggested GoFundMe and stuff like that. So I don't want to do all that. I don't want people to, because my faith starts with God, and I believe that God's gonna get me through this. Um, you guys get me through this. All of everybody in the chat is, your nice words, your comments that you've left on certain videos. I read them all. I try to comment back to each and every one of you. Um, but yes, we definitely got this one. I mean, have to. Can only be up from here. When you're doing the right thing, you don't have to worry about um, you don't have to worry about negative turnout. Like, but I shouldn't say that. I take that back. Disclaimer, because there's a lot of people that do the right thing that don't belong in situations that they're in, and they just get caught up. It's like my man says, once you in that scope, you're in that scope. There ain't shit you can do, and so let me see. I don't know if I could pull that up. Let me see. I'm gonna do it through this little device over here, and I can read your Venmo. Whoever just sent a Venmo, that was nice of you. Just let me get some juice. All right. Ellie J414. Hi, how are you? You do great job, James. You have the greatest person by your side as well, Yes, thank you, Michelle. Fuckery Donuts is officially open. Man, I'm sorry. I'm just waiting for this because I didn't let it charge. And I used this one to go live from. Thank you, James Jackson's Boomer Love. I appreciate that. So yeah, I mean, so I go in Thursday, and it's actually gonna be interesting because last court date was a hearing to see how things have been going since the court date prior to that one, and my son's mom didn't show up, so that's a no no no. You don't want to do that when, especially when a judge tells you no no no, don't do that. So there's some turbulence. The Galera's in here. Shout out to the Galera. Turbulence in the chat. Um, But so she didn't show up, and I don't want to see nothing bad happen to her, but what had just happened to me, I think the judge is gonna look at that and be like, "Are you serious? This is what you had happen to him? Like that shit is wild." Um, so it'll be a matter of just us going over like where we're at, and I think you know instead of hopefully, I just don't want to say too much because I don't want to you know say the wrong thing and then next week something else happens because like the family probate system is known for just you know trying to say this, they just railroad people. Like for the last 4 years I got railroaded by them. Well, yeah, because when COVID hit the courthouses were closed, so for like 2 years they were catching up on all the cases that they had back, so my case wasn't important. And then Um, so it just took time and time and then proving myself that I don't live in my past tense no more. So it just took time and time but now it's becoming it's becoming unhinged like like Higgins has become. So let me see. This is from this is from it was just a friend request. So that's a question I have. Why do people want to friend request you on? I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking. Why do people send friend requests just to make sure it's you? Is that why they do it? Can anybody answer that? Anybody, Glera? You know why they do that? That's what's up. Cooking breakfast. Um, Currently the seatbelt sign is off. Shit. Yeah, man. I guess so. I guess so. So the question is, so on the Venmo, right? Why do people send you a friend request on Venmo? Yeah, I mean, I'm just asking. I don't know. Is that like just to make sure it's you? In other words, so you don't have to keep. Oh, okay, so you don't have to keep looking for them. You don't know. I never accept. Okay, Glare. That's a good. All right. Um, Mo bodies, huh? What's up? Yeah, that makes sense. So they just can go right to you. All right. 98 people in here. Let's see. So we got 63 minutes. What else? I'm just gonna basically tell you guys you can find me, James Jackson. Um, Make sure your notifications are on, like Higgins, his notifications are on. And JFK Show Off, you can find me on there, JFK Show Off co-host. It's at JFK Show Off. He's actually in the chat. He's my mod. He's not even a licensed plumber, and he's fucking throwing wrenches around like he's been doing this his whole life. Um, so give some respect to JFK. And yeah, my Venmo is right there. Thank you, James Jackson's Boomer Love. And what else? I have a bunch of lives you can go check out after this one. A bunch of videos. I have a playlist, Free Karen Read, all the playlists from different creators, from JFK's Live, from JFK and I's Live, the Vegas Cops. Some of the Glares videos might be in there. Some of TB's videos. It's just all different creators. If it has to do with Free Karen Read movement, you're gonna find it in the playlist. So if you're bored and nobody's on, you can always check that out too. Um, so yeah, so I know that Happy holidays to JFK and James. From Sharon Hatfield says, Happy holidays to JFK and James. Jackson, to you guys and your families, and God bless all. Yes, and happy holidays to you and to everybody in the chat. Happy holidays, and God bless everybody. Thank you. Appreciate that, Sharon. You, my friend, already. Why request? Yeah, deadlifts and clonopins. Shit, dude. How you doing them like that, huh? JFK's wildin', huh? He's a wild dude. Driving around stolen fucking IROCs with leaking T-tops. The other day when he was here, or last week I should say, not the other day, we was in an IROC and the T-tops were leaking. But it wasn't leaking on his side, it was leaking on mine. I was getting soaked. Like, can we get another car? At least the next IROC we got didn't have T-tops, so we were good. Disclaimer, entertainment purposes only. We don't steal cars. If Higgy tries Mile High, lots of turbulence. Yeah. IROC Z. Yeah, the IROC Zs were nice. But I still stand by the Grand National. Grand National would eat the IROC up. Yeah, you gotta throw up the disclaimer sometimes. That was like earlier, I had to throw up the disclaimer on something. We are currently in a stolen punch out maxi sport moped, struggling to get it uphill. Oh man, with the pedals, those pedals were wild. But hey, they worked when you needed them, right? Good morning, Teresa. Yeah, JFK is crazy. We struggled to get that shit up a hill. Oh, let's see. Um, oh, Denise. Denise said, this from Denise Knoll. She 20 bucks. She said, "Love your content. XO. God bless James Jackson. Boomer love." Thank you so much, Denise. I appreciate that. And God bless you and Boomer love all day. Yeah, we are currently in Macy's trying to cut those wires that go through the sleeve now and ripping Jordans with the Nike Air mat with the Nike Air on the back off mannequins. The Boomer love. Thank you, James Jackson. Boomer love. I love your name too. So, what'd you guys think about Karen Reed hearing about Higgins calling in when TB asked her when he told her that he said how she was some decorated dude, that he's some decorated dudes. What did Karen say? Like that means anything? Wow. God damn, huh, Higgins? Got weird over there, didn't it? That's why she left. Shit got weird. Man, shit got crazy in the chat the other night. They was talking about Higgins calling him a light switch and shit. Wild. What's that? Oh man, it's going pretty quick. I've got to get. I gotta go make dinner. It's for UK. All right, Karina. Good to see you all. Hope you see you again. Yeah, keep your notifications on, Karina. Go make your dinner, and we will see you soon. Maybe tonight. Have a great night as I start the day. Well, I already started my day, but is this where it gets weird, Joe? I mean, you Saz Maz. Hey, I agree. He should record audiobooks. What, me? My voice is very common. It's like the first night I had her. Les, hey, how are you? From Michigan. Nice. The first night I had my dog, I could sense like she was just very like, you know, I don't know if it was anxiety or what, but I put on something like some common something that would like I went right into YouTube and it was like common sounds for dogs. And she literally just chilled out, went to sleep, and that was that. So maybe I'll do those. Try to calm the dog down. I'm in an Uber on mushrooms going to Denver. Nice, Joe. You're on mushrooms going to Denver? All right. Yeah, mushrooms made a comeback. Everybody's on mushrooms now. But that's all right, man. As long as you're all right. Put those YouTube dog things on when I go out. Yeah, see, I mean that was my first time. I just thought real quick, what can I do? Excuse me. And that was the first thing I thought of. Something relaxing for her. But I haven't seen a Grand Am in 20. Yeah, we were just talking about the Grand Nationals, Joe. Can you see my dog? You gonna make me wake her up? I'll do it for you guys. Luna, you wanna go with me? You wanna go for a walk? Her head tilts every time. You wanna go for a walk? Come here. Come here, baby. What's this? Did you eat it? Oh, what's this? I'll get her over here. Is she? Nurse Kim is doing a Christmas puppy show? Uh-oh. Come here. What's this, Loon? You want a piece? You want a piece of this? You want that? Yeah. Come here. Come on. I think she knows you guys like want her on screen because she always comes, right? Come here, baby. You want to go for a walk? Come on. Come here. You want this? Here. Come here. Come get it. All right. Here she comes. Watch. Nice. You got those Nintendo Switches? Send them. Be careful. Don't jump down on that. Jump down over here. Jump down. Jump down. Over here. Come here. You're going to jump down, knock the camera over. Could jump down over here. Come here. Down. Come here. You got bedhead. So the Wheaton Terriers have like basically human hair. It's okay. Come here. You're okay, baby girl. Good girl. Come here. Yeah, come here, baby. Come here, baby girl. Come here. Come on. Come on. Get down. You wanna go out? Wanna go for a walk? Wanna go with me? I love the tilted head. Come on. The people wanna see you, Loon. You gonna make me pick you up? Look, what's this? Come here. Why are you sad for? Because we didn't go for a walk yet? Well, come here. Whatever. She's not coming. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so I gotta hear more about this dog party, like Christmas party. So what is it? Bring your dog? There's turbulence in the chat. What's going on? Disclaimer: you guys don't think I have a dog now? Get over here. Get over here. I love you. I could never yell at you. Come here, baby girl. Come on. She's like just in her own little zone right now. She don't really want to move. You take two at a time, huh? Oh, creators and pets. Where's she having that at? The name of my dog is Luna. Your dog hates the camera? How's she even know? I just picked mine up. I mean, come here, Loon. I don't want her to knock shit over. Come here. Come here, baby. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can pick her up. Shit over here she gonna get into. Come here, Loon. Come here. You coming with me? Come on. Hey, does anybody in the chat know what this is? JFK, you know what this is. This is real too. This is old school. This is what they used to use back in the day, man. This is heavy. Someone gave me this like on a job site a long time ago. Yeah, it's a billy club. That shit no joke. That's what the cops used to carry back in the day. Come here, baby girl. Come on. Come here. Meow. Meow, my babies. Meow, my babies. There's my babies. Oh, meow, babies. What's the matter? Huh? What's the matter, babies? She wanna go for a walk? You wanna go for a walk? You wanna go with me? You wanna go with me? Oh, I love you. Yeah, that's Luna. Oh shit. What's up, Luna? If you had one word to describe Luna, what would it be? It's your chat, people. Tell them. It's your chat. Tell them. It's your chat. Go. One word to describe me. Crazy. My baby. I love you. Not snuggly. Yeah, she's so comfortable. She's so comfortable. Her hair's like she's like a teddy bear. Thank you guys. Sorry, Loon. Sorry, baby. You like that? You want some of that? Yeah, she's very soft. She's very fluffy. She's she's high maintenance. Oh, oh, see, Loon. You don't. Oh, come on, you can't do that, baby girl. That's what I'm afraid of at nights. Like now, like she's just gonna jump over and. All right, I'll move this one for you. I'll move this one. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. That's her hitting everything. She is like a year and 3 months or something. Like she's not that old. But that's as big as she'll get. Like I said, she's full bred full breed of Wheaton Terrier. Her sister's awesome. I sent JFK the picture last night. My sister had him in Celtics shirts. She got them little Celtics uniforms when they was in the finals. Put her on merch? Yeah, I mean that could happen. Luna, who would have thought? I mean, I got her. She's really my dog. Like that's what's crazy. She's my dog. So, um, in the time and that I got her, and how I got her is just it's a cool story. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, you got to be able to. You want? I'm sorry, OG Squirrel. Would you say you want a Portuguese? Did I steal the banner? No, I didn't. I didn't steal the banner. The funny part about the banner is, oh man, I'm not even gonna say, but no, I didn't. The banner wasn't stolen. Put it this way: if the banner was stolen, do you think the Red Sox, the biggest organization in Boston, do you think that they wouldn't have like you? That would have been the biggest headline. Never mind Turtle Boy's article or whatever he wrote, his blog, I should say. Um, Ted Daniel, like that would be the biggest headline on the Boston Herald. Red Sox banner stolen, and these guys are in jail for it. But you never saw that because it never happened, you know. So there's that, and you could look up if anyone was ever charged for stealing the Red Sox banner. But no, the thing is, it's the only thing that I was guilty of was just being stupid, being trolling. Actually, I was trolling before people were trolling and even knew what trolling was. Like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Will Smith. I mean, not the Will Smith, the Eminem video with "Forgot About Dre." All my Michigan. What's that? Never happened too. Yeah, that's the thing. It never happened because me and JFK were never there. The kid who actually found the banner, he really did find it, but he just was one of them kids that thought he was gonna hang that shit in his room. Like I got like all this different stuff. He thought he was gonna hang the banner in his room, and I'm like, bro, this thing belongs to Fenway. You can't hang this in your room. And so he told me, all right, do your homework, find out who it belongs to, and then we will, we'll figure out from there. So right away, I'm like calling people. No one's calling me back. Who do you call when you find something like that? So Ted Daniel, I think I called Fox 25 News. I left my number with them. However, they got my number. Ted Daniels, it's funny because he's on this case now. He calls back and tells us, well, he tells me, I want to do an interview. I said, that's great that you want to do an interview, but the only problem is, Ted, I don't have the banner in on my person. It's with the kid who found it. He's like, you didn't find it? I said, nah, this kid found it. I know him. So, long story short, well, I should say long story longer, because here we are 6 years later, still talking about it. And the kid tells me, do my homework, find out who it belongs to, whatever, da da da. I find out, well, Ted Daniels calls me and tells me it belongs to the Red Sox. They're actually, if they win tonight, they're gonna need that banner for tomorrow. And this is why I think it's funny because a lot of you think that they would have had another banner on deck and they could have printed that shit at Kinko's, like what's his name said. No, 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 that's not true. Those banners, the reason they make them so early because it takes like 3 to 4 weeks to make one. Now, if the Red Sox, the this is where the gambling part came in with Zanib Curran telling us that basically we could keep the banner. Well, let me just backtrack because see, the banner story is all over the place. So JFK and I were not in the car. That's number one. That's a fact. Number two, well, first, number one, the banner wasn't stolen. Number two, we weren't in the car. The kid who told me to do my homework, every time I'd call him and say, yo, Ted Daniels wants to do an interview. We're going to come do the interview. He would hang up on me. I'm like, this fucking kid, man. He told me to do my homework. I got Ted Daniels from Fox 25 News. I called JFK. I'm like, yo, get here now. Because at the time, I had something, whatever. JFK gets here, and we go to the kid's job. We walk in. We're like, bro, why are you hanging up? Because he said he was busy. That's why he kept hanging up on me. And this kid was working out in East Boston at the time. And we're like, why? I said, why are you hanging up on me? And JFK even said, bro, it's dead in here. Why are you hanging up on him? So, anyways, Ted Daniel comes, does the interview, and tells us, like, yo, this is definitely belongs to the Red Sox. So then I guess Ted called Zaneep Curran, who works, he's a spokeswoman for the Red Sox. Zaneep Curran was mad that we didn't go to her first, and that it was just like, it's kind of like this case where people are getting mad because they're not getting credit for what was they did or what they said or what information they had may have found. Who gives a fuck? Really? Who cares? So she got upset with Ted and said, I'll just send a courier to come get it. We were like, yo, we're out right now. We'll bring it to you. So then she called on the phone, and it was JFK and I was sitting in his car. She called us. We had her on speakerphone. We're sitting side by side. He's driving. I'm a passenger, and it was like, what, Jay, 8:45 or some shit. And she says, all right, well, you didn't have to go to the news with it. It's like, whoa, whoa, we didn't just go to the news. We tried to really find out who this banana, who this banner belongs to. And she says, well, I'm trying to get my kids to go to sleep. And that's when Jay hit her with all due respect, I have children too. I know what it's like, but I'm just saying this is a big thing. And don't, because Ted had told us if they won that night, they would have definitely needed that banner. So we just used Ted's wordplay and said, well, won't you guys need this banner for tomorrow? I mean, if they win tonight, won't you need to hang this banner tomorrow? And she said, we'll just print another one. So we said, all right. So then you're saying we can keep it? And click, she hung up. So that's where the gambling started. So now she hangs up. It's like, all right. So what do we do? Now what does she do though? Zaneeb Curran, spokeswoman for the Red Sox, sends out the Boston Globe. Who owns the Boston Globe? John Henry. I don't know if he still does, but I mean, he did at the time. He was the owner of the Red Sox. Sends them out. As soon as I come out of the house, the first thing in the morning, smoke a nice blunt, out back, go out front, cameras everywhere. I'm like, oh my God. So, they got us on a camera just trolling, looking stupid, but was I ever guilty of stealing it? No. And that's like the part that's funny because like the whole story's funny. If you really want to see a funny clip, like that's something me and JFK have been working on, and we're gonna break it all down so it's not just a live and you're hearing it like this. You're gonna see like a little documentary series on it. But at the time, the shit was wild. We had Jimmy Kimmel, we had Tosh.0, we had Jimmy Fallon. I had we I mean, these are all people that wanted us to come out and do shows. And so with that being said, when everybody, yes, they said it fell off a truck. We never said it fell off of a truck. Let's be clear on that. Let's be crystal clear. They said it fell off of the truck. So once they said it fell off of a truck, that put the spin on like, oh, it fell off a truck. Yeah, yeah, sure. Everybody says that when something's stolen, but we never said it fell off of a truck. It was laying on the side of a highway. One can only assume that it fell off of a truck, and I guess that's what they did. They assumed that it fell off of a truck. So that's where it spun. That's where the big spun. They spin it like, and that's why we were so adamant with these sound bites, talking about these sound bites and how these sound bites, they can they can spin them. They can make you look guilty of a crime you didn't commit. They can say, like, they took a little snippet of, yeah, well, we have other sources, and then when I trolled them and said, my man had to run across 3 lanes. 3 lanes. They like, I say things and I like already in my head. I'm thinking it's funny, so the way it came out, whatever. Maybe I'll make a shirt. My man had to run across 3 lanes. Um, but yeah, so they spun it. There was also a bucket guy involved. Now the bucket guy is the man. He's the man. The bucket guy. The bucket guy didn't want to lose that contract, right? But the funny thing is, bucket man, It's a very small world, especially around particular this particular area. Yeah, I was definitely trolling. You know that. The bucket guy calls Jay and tells him, doesn't realize but he seen him on when we were on Ted Daniels on the news with Ted. He said, "Yo, thank you, man," or whatever. I don't want to quote exactly how he said it, but basically thanking JFK for finding the banner and correcting his fuck up. He said he dropped the banner off the truck, which was fine. Who cares? We just want to get it back. We weren't looking for nothing crazy. It was October. They were in the playoffs. It would have been nice to go to a game, whatever. But yeah, so it got spun out of control, and then TB got a hold of it, wrote up that nice blog, and then he had his following, so everybody thought it was hilarious, which it was. It was funny. I was trolling. Like, so now back to when I said, if you guys have ever seen that Eminem video where he talks about, nowadays everybody want to talk, like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. So that video, there's like like in they do like a little acting scene, and Eminem says, "Oh man, all I know, I was upstairs listening to my Will Smith CD." So that clicked into my head once we were on the news, and I said, "All I know, I was listening to my JFK CD because I was first of all, I do listen to my JFK CD. Back then, I was listening to my JFK CD, and I do listen to JFK, but that's my boy. So why wasn't I gonna say that? What was I gonna say? Um, So it was just trolling. It was just heavy trolling. Yes, but then it spilled over to our friend, our dear friend, R.I.P. to Roger Sheets. It spilled over to that, and that's where it just wasn't funny no more to us. And dare I say, that article that was written up, which I really don't want to talk too much about, because Turtle Boy, he did the solid thing and he took it down, but the Malden police need to take responsibility for what they did. They killed our friend, and that same night, I mean, I'm not even talking like 10 minutes after, a police officer known in Malden, known shitbag, knew who I was, knew that I grew up with this kid, that I grew up with Roger. He pulled up to me and JFK, and we were watching. Excuse me. We were watching the Conor McGregor fight. I think he was fighting. I don't know if he was fighting Khabib. I think it was the Khabib and McGregor fight. But we pulled up at Mix 360, and we was watching that, and the dude pulled up, and at the time, like, I was sitting outside watching through the window, and I was sitting on JFK's like hood, and I could feel like a SUV pull up real close. So I looked behind me and saw it was a cop car. So I just kept watching the fight, and I hear, yo, Jazz, what are you doing? Watching the fight?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so I turn around, and like next day we find out he's one of the cops on the scene that basically had his foot on our boy's neck while he was dying. So it was just a really like it was really fucked up. Like, here it is 10 minutes later, this dude's talking about, we're watching a fight. You just watched that boy get murdered, and you think that was okay? Like, so that was the only problem we have really with the Banner story. I got thick skin back then. Um, I probably wouldn't have been so calm, this calm voice you're hearing. But now it's like, all right, whatever. It's whatever with the banner. But when it spilled over to that, and let me be clear, the reason it spilled over to that was because at the time I had so much media attention that my friend's death wasn't getting any attention. So I thought that Well, I didn't think. His mother asked me. His mom had seen all the attention I was getting on the media, and she said, "Can you get me a lawyer here, and can you get the news here? Would you guys be willing to stand outside the police station and say how this is wrong, what they did to my son?" And of course, like, what are we gonna tell her? No. So that's when we stood outside the police station with signs, "Justice for Roger." And there was an article written up. Like I said, I don't want to open up all wounds, but there was an article written that said we was out there protesting to kill police, and that our friend died as a drug, and that's not what happened. And you know, here we are now. People are standing outside courtrooms, free Karen Reed, free Turtle Boy. We're screaming free Karen Reed, free Turtle Boy. And this is after an article that was written. So, like, there are ways to communicate with people. There are ways to forgive and forget. Well, forgive, never forget. But there are ways to do that and move on in your life and not get caught up in all this fuckery and all this turbulence. We're not pilots for nothing. We know how to fly through turbulence. We know how to get through all the clouds and all that cloudy shit. And if we don't, we find a way. And that's what it is. And so if you really want to hear the full story about all that, like I said, I broke it down in a live real fast. It's not. It's something that needs more context to really get the gist of it. But R.I.P. to Roger Sheets. So yeah, um, JFK, thank you. I appreciate you, my man. Um, I'm gonna take Luna for a walk. Huh? Yeah, yeah. Luna's ready for a walk. Who is on my necklace? Um, that's my girl. She passed away last year. Well, that's Lauren. But yeah, R.I.P. Roger. Thank you. Uncle Frank's in here. Yeah, yeah. Nah, it's difficult. It's not that difficult really to talk about it. Um, it just sucks, man, to talk about it. Yes, thank you, R.I.P. Lauren. Yeah, death does suck. Uncle Frank will pick him up. Yes, please smash the like. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Trying to get your boy monetized so we can start doing more things. Like I said, thank you, Sharon. Subaru. You're 45 minutes away, Uncle Frank? In a Subaru? I like Subarus. They're the safest cars. Well, Volvo, Subaru. You got yourself a Subaru? Yes, thank you. Maple, that's huge. You know what? I don't know if you can pin comments, but I'm gonna try to. JFK, if you up pin this. Bung, just did it. Yeah, I believe that she did. Um, I believe that she was sent to me, and whether it's God, whether it's Lauren, whether it's whoever you believe in, I believe that Luna was definitely sent to me at a time where, um, I was just in a dark place. If you go and look at me back when I first started talking about this case, I was like very, very dark place. I just didn't really want to talk much. I didn't really, especially like the chat. Like if people started saying things, JFK would have to tell me calm the fuck down. Like it's first of all, it's the internet. It's not real. Um, But I would just take things to a different level, personal, because I was feeling so much pain. Um, but yeah, Luna helps me get through that pain. Huh, baby girl. She's my only girl I trust. JFK, come steal hers. The economy's trash. Oh shit. Yes, everything does happen for a reason. OG Squirrel blogged that. I feel that way about my Mackie. My son just left for boot camp. He gave me Mackie as a puppy. That's awesome. Helps with depression. Yeah, it does. Go meet up with Frank and James. Yeah, with some decorated dudes, JFK and I. We like to deck the halls with balls of holly. And with that being said, I go by the name of James Jackson. I appreciate each and every one of you. Uncle Frank, you was late to the party. I'm sorry, girl. Maybe next time that Subaru, you can drive a little faster. Subarus, they do whip too. Um, but I appreciate each and every one of you, and I thank you for being here. And I thank you for listening, rocking, and getting through the turbulence of the chat. You guys got to meet Luna. I don't like to show Luna. What happened? You wrong. Black on black, bro. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Billy Club. Oh, he just came in. He's probably just watching from that old. Yeah, that's the old Billy Club. Microdots, what's up? Shout out to I was just getting ready to take off. Microdots, man. Microdots is a great guy. Um, I don't know him personally. I just, from seeing his work, that's what being around video editors and video and doing it myself, video editing, and seeing Microdots how he really breaks down shit is really good. So shout out to you, Microdots. It's all good. You're not late. You're here. You're here now. I mean, I didn't have nothing set to go live. JFK and I may do a live tonight. Still not sure. Waiting for that 747 to get back to us. Yeah, the waterfall analyst Microdots. So you saw that, huh? The thing that's crazy is microdots, and when the way you enhance everything, it still doesn't give it that. I don't know. Have you been there, microdots? Like, have you been inside? It's very small, right? So that camera that we all saw that from was basically hanging up in the corner of but it's on like JFK said it perfect. Yeah, it's very tiny. Like, it's as small. Like I said, I got long reach. If that was Higgins talking shit to me, hi Higgins, I know you're watching. I would have slapped the dog shit out of him from over the table and been able to still get him. Um, or Chris A when he rolled up his sleeves, because you could tell John at that point didn't want nothing to do with Chris A. He was like, just get the fuck away from me, because clean Chris A. He always walks away clean. He's one of them dudes that steps in shit and comes out smelling good. Clean Chris A. Yeah, it's wide. That's the effect JFK was saying. So they put a wide effect on those cameras because they wanted to be able to pick up every little part of the building. So when you're in there, it gives it a totally different effect. Like, and then the tables, like, and then the whole band, like how that was set up. That's crazy. The band, you would definitely. interfere with them doing their thing, rehearsing, whatever they're doing, or playing, performing for the people that are there. And then the other main thing I think people leave out and they say, well, if something was going on, don't you think the people there would have done something or called somebody? Who do you expect them to call? 911, right? Call the police? Well, guess what? You got two decorated dudes. You got Officer John O'Keefe. You got Matty M on the backup. You got Chris A, who's a what is he, a ward something counselor, something to do with the city. I mean, I don't know what he does. He cooks pizzas that taste like shit. I never had one personally. I never would. I wouldn't feed that to Luna. But anyway, you know, that's just how when we were there. It's just very small. It's like, and then it's like, who are they gonna call? There's all cops in there. Those people probably felt threatened by all those cops being there. I know if I worked at a bar or anywhere and a bunch of cops were hanging out, I wouldn't feel comfortable unless you're like the guy that calls in that he got the scanner in his back pocket, shit like that. There are some people out there that would love to be cops. An ATF called JFK and James witness in a murder of a Boston cop lying about his name. Why exactly? Why would he do that? Like, there's a lot of reasons why he did that, and it wasn't just Higgins. I heard this morning, Jay. Someone said on Tom's CPU show early this morning, they were saying how he called in because he thought he could get over on us. And that's I'm not saying that to be like, oh, nobody can get over on us, but no, 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 it wasn't just a call. Um, let's be clear. We this is what we did after the waterfall. We went to Fairview. We still have that video coming. But then we went to Cambridge Side Galleria Mall because we was in the Christmas spirit. We wanted to find Santa Claus. There was no Santa Claus there. Just so you guys know, um, Christmas is canceled in Cambridge. So, anyways, we found a helper. It wasn't Santa's helper. It was a JFK and James Jackson and Free Karen Reed helper. He told us all about Higgins. So now you got that. We talk about that the night before we dropped the video, and then all of a sudden Higgins calls in. So now this dude was in contact with Higgins through probably like weeks before, days before. Who knows? He might be talking to him now and lied to us. He's a cop. Do we trust him? No, Higgins, I'm talking about, not Seaside. This dude's a different type of dude. So when you grow up in those neighborhoods, they're very, very, everybody knows one another, everybody's close with one another. So for that guy to tell us what he told us, he was on point with a lot of shit, but he basically just told us how Higgins got down. So when we were talking about that and saying how Higgins got down, like he was basically a piece of shit, like he was hearing all this. He's hearing it now. He saw my dog. I don't even want him to know what kind of dog I have. I was just thinking about that. But the point is, it wasn't just a phone call. He didn't just call in like, let me call these two guys because they don't, I can get over on them. First of all, dude, he called in because, like I said, even if it's a cop, real recognize real. He knew he was screwed once we played that video. A lot of people weren't talking about that waterfall. Well, they were. They may have been, but they were talking about it. But they weren't talking about how small the waterfall actually really was. And when we got there and saw how small it was, and then he saw us reenacting it, he became unhinged. And he might have had some alcohol in him. He might have had some benzos in him. He might have had a girl he just picked up down Madison Cas, and sitting next to him saying, "Who the fuck are those dudes?" And he said, "Yeah, you're right. They're not decorated. Who the fuck are those dudes?" So who knows, man? The call came, man. We got the call. You guys all got to see it, witness it. Um, Microdots did a great job breaking down the sounds of how he talks, what he says, and so it definitely was Higgins. No doubt in my mind. Just from the experiences that led up to that phone call, I know without no question it was Higgins. But yeah. So anyway, anybody else have any more questions? I'm about to take her for a walk and get ready to start my day. I have a few things I have to do. Um, you wrong. Yeah, you wrong. Seaside got him. Seaside nailed his ass, Jay. Oh yeah, Sean on the Gulf is working on Enrique's case. Oh yeah, what's he doing? He working on it? He went back. He's back as a Fed. Oh, he never retired. You're saying? All he is, you wrong. You wrong. Have a great day, good citizen. You wrong. Yes, yes. I had to cross 3 lanes. We love Seaside. Seaside's the helper that we all was waiting for, man. See, there, you know what? Seaside might have just like he doesn't even realize what he might have just done. Seaside, you might have just got my uncle Alan. Well, first of all, Alan Jackson knows. He knows about the call. So you don't think that when he gets him back on stand, he's gonna say, "You're a decorated dude, right? You're a decorated." You could say something slick like that. And yes, exactly, Jay. Seaside opened the door. He did. He said, "Get in. I'm gonna tell you something." He opened the door to this shit, man. And with that being said, we have a lot more to come. Stay tuned. We're trying to get Seaside to call in or even come up in the show, you know, and tell us about growing up with Higgins and how he was, and maybe he can break it down a little better. But can't yeah, Karen Reed talked about it on the she talked about it at the courthouse on the stairs. Yeah, thank you, Microdots. We look forward to all your work too that you have coming. All of you people have a beautiful day and God bless. Happy holidays. I will see you soon.